Welcome back. We're here with another set of reviews. Here we're end of March, and got a lot of books, I believe, that you have ready.
Yes, I've got four books that I felt like were worth a mention.
Hopefully, you'll enjoy what we have.
Okay, the next book in the series is Azyl Academy by Chris Vines. And this is the first book in a young adult progression fantasy.
I don't know what progression fantasy means.
That means they constantly get stronger and stronger, but don't measure it in numbers, developing a core inside yourself. A young man, he's only 6 months short of graduating from the Air Force Academy, and he's engaged to be married, and he gets killed in an accident where he saves a young child in a sledding accident, but ends up in front of the truck himself and gets killed. And he ends up in a room where he hears a voice introducing himself as a god of darkness, and he's looking for someone who's willing to go to his world and be a hero there, and help save the world from some unspecified problem. He talks him into it. He says, okay, I'll do that. And so he ends up on this different world in the body of an adolescent boy, Kupik Aiden. The boy has just died, and then he's put in the body. He tells the couple, I'm not your son, but they accept him anyway and love him and raise him from an 11-year-old boy and teach him about this world. And he has a friend named John. They are both magically inclined, and at age 14 they get tested, find out that they both qualify to go in to the city's premier institution, Azyl Academy. The book is about his life up until he gets into Azyl Academy through the first year.
And is this another like Harry Potter, where a book a year sort of thing?
No, this is more about the problems the country is having,
Okay.
and the world is having, than Azyl Academy.
Okay.
That's where they learn magic, but they keep running into difficulties caused by people that are attacking this world. We follow Aiden and his friend John and all of his other friends through this first year. And they learn all different subjects: math, history, inscription, where they can put magic down in written form, potions. Can't say what that is all of a sudden. Alchemy, just how to use aether, which is the stuff that they use to make magic.
Okay.
He's very good at it. He is different than most people in that he's really attracted to 5 different elements. Most only have 1, and some have 2, but he's got 5 that he's pretty good in. And so he starts off attracting the attention of all of the most powerful people in the world. If they can raise these children that have magic up to be strong enough, they are the things that will save this world. Because the people coming at them there are 5 different countries, one that's a definite antagonist to the country that he lives in, one that's kind of an ally, and 2 that could be either way.
So when you say all the kings are interested in him, some of them are interested because they don't want him, and some are interested because they do want him.
That's right. And so they try and assassinate him. They try and talk them into coming their way. The dark side is coming.
Okay.
And it tries to get him to be a part of it.
Now, is this character, is he just an overpowered guy that constantly can easily defeat whatever's coming at him? Or
he's more overpowered than most, but he is able to do alchemy to the point that he figures out ways to bring his friends along with him.
Okay.
And so his immediate fighting team plus another 2 teams from that academy, he raises up in their abilities to do different elements to where they all have several elements and they're all strong through his generosity and willingness to work with others. 2,000 years ago, this world was ripped apart by something that no one's willing to talk about. Their country has been around for about 1,000 years. They are trying to get strong enough. He knows that there's something coming. Everyone else suspects there might be, but he knows because the God of Darkness told him it's coming.
Yeah.
And he has to get strong enough to stop it. And so he's constantly putting himself in positions where he has to get stronger. And then he drags his friends along with him in that process. Anyway, it's a very good book. I gave it a 9. Light use of mild profanity, no offensive sexual content, at least in the first few books. It gets to where there is some in later books.
And by some, you mean described sexual encounters?
Not described, but and I hope it doesn't turn into group sex, but they've skirted around it so that so far it's very...
You know it's happening, but...
Well, nothing's happening to this point, but you know it's going to happen sometime because they're now, violent instances of medium intensity in this first book that gets to high intensity in later books and rated for teens.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
It was a good book. I enjoyed it.
Well, I think that concludes our reviews for this month. Hopefully you enjoyed them. We got a mix of different genres, which is nice. So it's been good hearing about these books. Hopefully you enjoy them. Let us know which book you decided to pick up and read.
Have fun reading them. There are some good books in this group.